Ladies, there is a trend going on, and I'm tired of seeing it, and I'm tired of defending it. These women that will go into clubs and treat decent men, good men who just want to go out and party, minding their own business. They're not even trying to chase tail. They're trying to chase a good time. And there are some women who will look at these type of guys like they're complete and utter dog shit. But then we fast forward an hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe even, let's say 3 hours later. And they'll be harassed by some guy. And they'll be looking like that guy that they just treated like dog shit with puppy dog eyes. Like, I don't even have to repeat it. It translates to, can you please help me get rid of this guy? No. You want to sit to that story about the a lady that got hit with a brick, and everybody was sympathizing with her, and it turns out a little bit later that she was doing some shit to antagonize the guy. Ladies, just because some of you have no integrity and open and shut your pussy up whenever you feel like it, does not mean that some of these men will open and close their integrity the entire time the same way you do. Because gentlemen stay gentlemen throughout. But a gentleman is no fool. And some of you women have gone on thinking throughout these centuries, because this is not a new thing. All you ladies that went, oh, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. But then when you out and ain't nobody want to mess with you, somehow your eye will be looking at that scrub, and that scrub will be like, you better scrub your own ass out of here. The fuck you think this is? Ladies, again I say, a gentleman is no fool. They will look at you, and believe me, these gentlemen have brains, so they already know the type of look you gave them is you were trying to say something without saying it. And so when you go with those puppy dog eyes and expect a gentleman that you called a fool to remain a gentleman in order for your light and saving grace, fuck out of here with that bullshit. No. You thought thinking you was the shit and you looked at the guy like shit. Do not be surprised when that instant karma come around and you get treated like shit yourself. No. And some of these women, I know what they're going to comment. No, a gentleman has to stay a gentleman throughout. No, baby girl. You want a puppy dog, all right? You want a dog that even though you kick him and treat him like shit, he still expects you to come back and love on you and hug on you like some foreign fucking animal. That ain't happening. Again, I say, a gentleman is no fool. And while we're on the subject anyway, let me ask the LGBTQ community something. Why does my acceptance of you require my participation with you? Because I was born and raised Catholic, and trust me when I say this, my mother worked in fashion, all right? So I was used to nothing but gays walking in and out of my house from 6 years old till I was damn near 16. Some of them were so close, they were called uncles at one point in time. But these new gays, y'all expect my acceptance to require my participation? These gays, they do not want you to bend the knee. They want you to bend over. And that shit ain't fucking happening. None of it. Again, I say, a gentleman is no fool. Just because I'm walking around with my masculine heterosexuality does not mean you get to walk around and be threatened or be all up in that way like, oh, you gotta release your hands now because I walk through the building. No, do you. Do you in your own presence. But do not let my presence be the deciding factor, because if you truly accepted yourself, even when I walk through the fucking building, you would not loosen your hands off your partner if you were that strong in your beliefs. But we know you're not, because you type of gays are some different type of gays. See, you're them trendy type gays. You're them I'll go whichever way the pendulum swings type gays. And when it all comes bashing down, matter of fact, To those gays, I say, I'm proud of what they're doing in Nigeria. Matter of fact, I wish y'all would have started that shit in Jamaica and we would have had World War III, 4, 5, and 6. Because we don't fuck around with your twisted ideology. You took the rainbow, which was a symbol for the passing of a torch, the passing of a new age in your spiritual journey in Celtic mythology, and you turned it into your own personal butt-fucking ritual. Which, again, I say, I have nothing against you and your butt-fucking ways. But me accepting the behavior of butt-fucking in your community does not require my butt-fucking participation. Have your gay pride. I just won't be there. Have your transgender surgery. Just don't expect me to want to date you. Because I'm a natural-born male, and I like natural-born women. So with that being said, a gentleman is no fool. And you go upon your foolish ways thinking that I will turn around and participate in your foolishness. And that goes for both of y'all, gays and women. I don't care what you do. I don't care what type of game you play. Just make sure you play it the whole way. Because all them shit that was happening with even with the transgender bill, the anti-transgender bill. Hey, I ain't got no problem with you wanting to slice whatever off in order for you to make you feel happy. Just, why do you need trans minors? I made a joke about that one point in time. Like, okay, I can understand you wanting to need trans people, but why do you need trans minors? I can tell you why. So horny white motherfuckers don't have to spend all that money to go on to the Philippines or Indonesia and fuck ladyboys. Yeah, because the only reason this is a big issue is because rich horny white men want to fuck. And the only reason some of the women do what they do is because they want to attract a horny rich man to fuck. But everyone has needs and everyone has urges. But it doesn't mean that everyone has to participate in those urges. And since we're talking about those urges anyway, if we're gonna be this wishy-washy about who gets to be arrested for pedophilia and who isn't, meaning you'll throw R. Kelly and Ghislaine Maxwell in jail. And I'm not saying they shouldn't be. But the hypocrisy starts when you give R. Kelly 30 years and Ghislaine Maxwell, who did infinitely worse than R. Kelly, only 20. Not only that, you decide to let these people in jail, but the whole rest of the political parties, US and otherwise, who have actively participated in said behavior are getting away scot-free. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the one for anarchy, but if we're gonna go this route, just free R. Kelly. Free Ghislaine Maxwell. Yes, I said it. Free Harvey Weinstein. Free all these motherfuckers. Because this game you're playing, alright, either we're gonna throw all these motherfuckers in jail, or stop playing this game, because ain't nobody falling for that shit. Now you want to get all hyped because they want to make Sound of Freedom. Oh my god, yes, we're gonna make a stand. Hollywood's gonna make a stand. Hollywood's exactly part of the fucking problem, guys. The fuck. They're the ones supplying these children to these actors, alright, when they're tired of fucking prostitutes and tired of butt fucking their male co-stars. So what the fuck are we even on about? Besides, speaking of another activity, this last message before I close this sermon is for my Muslim people. I would be very upset if a bunch of invaders came to my country, start bombing the shit out of my country, and later make movies about it. Like they actually did some shit over there. You want to talk about real white Hollywood purebred fucking hypocrisy? It goes no further than that. And if I were a Muslim individual myself, I would be fucking outraged. Why are you making movies about an invasion that you caused? A tragedy, a death that you caused? Well, because we know now, Hollywood thrives off misery and death for profit. So are you going to allow it the choice is yours.